Good morning, everyone. Dave Palumbo here for Muscle Serpents Daily. And guys, we're going in. We're going to take a quick sneak peek and see what's going on in the snake room. Maybe catch a clutch or two being laid. And you never know. This is going to be a long day for me because I got a lot of recording to do. So it might be split up. We might have to come back at night if any snakes are laying. Let's sneak into the snake room real quietly and look in those tubs and see what's going on. Look at that. I just opened up my drawer here and I see a little girl, or a big girl, laying eggs. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 eggs already, and I think she's still going. So I'm going to close up this tub and I'm going to come back a little later and when she's done, because you can see she's in that laying position. So she was a big girl. I had a feeling she had a lot of eggs in there, so let's let her finish her job. We'll come back a little later tonight. All right, we're about almost 12 hours later. It's late at night now, and we're gonna take a look and see what this gorgeous, gorgeous Orange Dream Enchi Fire female laid. As you can see, there's a couple scattered eggs, and maybe because she couldn't sit on them all, maybe she was lazy. We'll have to obviously candle with our phone these eggs to make sure that they have embryos and veins and stuff like that in there. It looks like she's still sitting on a decent bunch of them right there. She's getting a little paranoid. Now, I bred this gorgeous girl to a killer male. The male was one of my best ones, my Enchi Orange Dream Banana Yellow Belly Pied that's het hypo and possible het albino. We'll be trying to prove that het albino out this year, actually. So we're going to get some good stuff, hopefully, from this clutch, and everything obviously will be het pied. So I'm excited. You know, I love Super Enchi, Super Orange Dream banana stuff. I mean, that's off the charts. It's so clean and so orangey, amazing with those purples in there for the banana. Yellow belly only makes everything better, you know that. It's hopefully we hit something really cool. I'm looking forward to it. All right, we got to pull this girl. We're going to wash her. We're going to put her in a fresh tub, and we'll get those eggs out. All right, here we go. She's not going to be happy about this, but I also don't think she's going to be too aggressive, too. She's probably very tired from laying all these eggs. This is a pretty decent-sized clutch. They're not stuck together, so I don't know. You know, they look nice, the eggs, but they're all scattered. Sometimes when they don't really collect them up so much, we can't always expect to get great eggs. But once again, these look kind of good. Some of them look a little weird, but we'll take a look at these in a minute. Let's take care of her. We're going to clean this girl up. We're going to make sure that she doesn't smell her eggs on her, and we'll put her in a clean tub with all fresh stuff. So hopefully we can get her eaten in another week or two. Wow, so this turned out to be a really good clutch. All the eggs look like they're fertile to me. They all have a lot of veins. They're very plump eggs. This is probably the most, like, these eggs are like ready to explode. They're so plump. They're well hydrated, I guess that's the best way to put it. Every single one of them. Why? I have no idea. The tub wasn't especially damp or anything like that. These eggs, maybe the female was just very well hydrated, but the eggs look superb. We have 3, 6, 9, 10 nice eggs. This egg is a little suspicious, but it had some veins in it, so that's the only one I'm thinking maybe might not make it. But these other 9 look really, really good. So I'm pretty happy with this clutch. Once again, she wasn't sitting on them and she wasn't being such a great mama, but it didn't matter. The eggs are good. You know, sometimes they just get lazy. These are very, like I said, they're very plump, big eggs. And when you get big eggs like that, you know, sometimes the female just can't, you know, she's not enormous, that female. She couldn't cover them all, and she just got lazy and only covered a couple of them. And she let a couple of them stay outside. So, you know, that's why you have to check these egg boxes, and these tubs every single day when you're during the season that you expect laying. To be honest with you, I wish I was as neurotic because I knew exactly which day each one of these snakes is going to lay their clutch. I don't, because I don't write down things as neurotically as I probably should. Just because, you know, life happens. Sometimes you miss a pre-lay shed, and it just happens, you know. But I know pretty much the way they're acting, whether they're which snakes are probably due in a couple days to lay eggs, and that's why I usually catch them all. So, but it doesn't hurt to check all your females, you know, on a daily basis, just to make sure that someone didn't sneak by you. Because sometimes you're like, I haven't seen that snake at all. It's been under that tub for a while. Let me lift that little hide box up and see what's going on, and you find eggs. So, good clutch. We'll put these in the incubator, and I think I definitely have one more. I know there was another female laying in the middle of the day. I'm going to check her, and then who knows? Could be someone else. I have a lot of work still to do today, so I'm almost hoping I only have one more left. Let's see. All right, this is the other clutch that I saw being laid a little earlier, and yep, she's on a clutch of eggs. There's one egg in there, as you can see. A little closer here, a little closer look. So she's on a clutch of eggs. There's a rogue egg there, but that's probably because she just couldn't get them all in the coil. Let's see. Yeah, she's got a nice clutch of eggs there. So we're going to pull her. We'll take a look at those eggs. This is an exquisite female, by the way. This is this could be an epic clutch. I don't even know what to expect, to be honest with you. This is a Hurricane Enchi Lesser Yellow Belly. That's a mouthful. So we got that Hurricane with the Hurricane swirls, which we really love. Enchi, which enhances everything. Lesser, which kind of reduces pattern and color. And then Yellow Belly, of course, you can't go wrong with that. And that's going to be the key to this clutch. She's 100% het pied, but we didn't really worry about the pied this time around because we went with a Super Enchi Orange Dream Mardi Gras. Woo! What's the Mardi Gras? Well, the Mardi Gras is basically an Enchi freeway. A freeway is a yellow belly and asphalt. So, if that male throws that asphalt gene and this female throws the yellow belly gene, we can get some cool stuff. We can get Hurricane Mardi Gras. We can get Orange Dream Hurricane Mardi Gras. A whole bunch of cool stuff. Then you also you got the yellow belly. You got the lesser in there as well. So I mean, there's an infinite number of possibilities. I'm probably sure we'll have problems identifying a lot of the babies initially. Luckily, it looks like she's got a bunch of eggs, so we'll be able to compare one to the other. So that's usually how you can differentiate which genes are in, you know, the clutch. But this is exciting. This should be really kind of cool. And of course, everything will be 50% het pied. So the good thing about het pied is you can kind of tell with pied markers, you know, the railroad tracks on the bottom of the snake. Now with a situation like Mardi Gras, who knows? It might be very hard to tell if they're het pied, but hey, sometimes you got to do some crazy stuff and see what sticks and what really works out nice. And sometimes you get great stuff, sometimes it doesn't work out for you. We'll see. All right, a pretty nice clutch there. It's not a huge clutch, but if you can see, the eggs are big. They almost take up the whole box, and there's only 6 of them. So that's about an average size clutch, I would say, but they're all fertile. They all have really good veins. You can see the embryos in there. They're well-developed eggs, and sometimes you're better off getting really well-developed eggs because you know the baby's going to come out. They're going to be big. They're healthy. They're not small, runty-looking eggs. They're not all moldy-looking. These things are, you know, if I was a betting man, which I'm not, especially when it comes to snakes, I would say these eggs will probably hatch, you know, assuming that I don't have any incubator issues, because they're nice and plump, they're big, well-hydrated eggs. And once again, there's a lot of possibilities in this clutch, so I would have liked to have a 10-egg clutch would have been great with this one just because there's so many combinations. But, you know, if we hit it and we get a bunch of multi-gene animals, you know, we could produce some really cool stuff. Obviously, my goal in this clutch would be to produce a Mardi Gras Hurricane. And we could do it. We could even do a super Mardi Gras Hurricane, and we could also do a super Mardi Gras Orange Dream Hurricane. So there's a lot of possibility. Obviously, I would like to go for the stars and get every gene in there, super Mardi Gras Orange Dream Hurricane. But, you know, you never know. Maybe they'll throw us a bone. The gods might be blessing us on this wonderful St. Paddy's Day. For all you guys who celebrate St. Paddy's Day, all your Irish people out there, happy St. Paddy's Day. Maybe we'll call one of these babies, if we keep it, if we hit all the genes, we can call them our lucky leprechaun. How about that? Maybe we'll name him Leprechaun, or maybe it'll be the Leprechaun line, or the Leprechaun Hurricane, we'll call it. There you go. If we hit the Super Mardi Gras Orange Dream Hurricane, we're going to call it the Leprechaun. And it has nothing to do with the color green, obviously, but it'll just have to do with the fact that these eggs were laid on St. Paddy's Day 2020. All right, snake fans, that's it for today. Dave Palumbo here with our gorgeous, gorgeous Hurricane Lesser Enchi Yellow Belly, 100% het pied female that just gave us a really, really nice clutch of eggs. She still actually looks pretty big. She was a great eater, so she really didn't lose too much size on her, and the clutch wasn't particularly big, so I don't think it was as stressful on her as, say, some of these girls that maybe put out, 11, 12 egg clutches, and they lose all their body weight. She pretty much ate right up until that prelay shed, so she really hasn't missed too many meals. I think she'll bounce back pretty well for next season, and we should get another breeding out of her. So this was, once again, a great clutch. It was a good night, 2 great clutches. It wasn't too much. Sometimes you get 3, 4, 5. I don't want that many in one day. I'd rather document a couple a day. I'm happy. Everything looks good. All the eggs were pretty good. We didn't get really any slugs in the 2 clutches, so knock on wood, that's usually a rarity, but it was good. That means we're getting good fertility this year. And I think that's because the snakes really ate well this off season. They were in good shape. My males are more mature now, so I think a lot of the infertility rates were not there because these males have experience, and sometimes you breed them too young and you just don't get a lot of fertile eggs. But this year was good. Now next year I'm going to be using a lot of young males again, so we might have some problems, so hopefully not. But once again, say goodbye. Guys, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications, hit the like button, and we will see you back tomorrow morning.